The priest and I nodded to each other as I entered the cathedral. 20 minutes later, after I'd looked at all the priceless artwork, I'm walking back out, and we stop and look at each other, and he says to me, Italiano. I said, no, Canadese. Ah, ma, Cattolica. No, Hebreo. I am a Jew. Oh, tears start running down his face. He gives me a big hug, and he insists in Italian that I come upstairs above the cathedral and see all their collection of Judaica. I said I'd be honored. I've got groceries in both hands. So we go upstairs, and he shows me his collection. First of all, a skull cap, which I happily put on. Then he shows me a prayer shawl, and I kind of blow his mind by chanting, reading the prayer on the prayer shawl. I mean, I grew up with this stuff, so it's second nature. And then he shows me what he is calling a Torah. And, he's a lovely person. I don't hurt his feelings, but it's a Bible. It's huge. It's ornate. It has both the Old and New Testaments. It's covered in silver. It's spectacular, but it's not on scrolls. It's not a Torah. Anyway, we get into this philosophical discussion, and I tell him how one of my favorite rabbis posed this question recently in a little discussion group. How is it possible, when we consider all the Kabbalistic meaning of where the letters are placed in the Torah and the numerical meanings and so on, how is it possible that the very first letter of the very first word, Bereshit, in the beginning, is a B, is a beta, is a base? What happened to Aleph? That just doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever. And so I said, well, I have an answer. Of course, I'm just reacting. I just made this up. I said, it seems to me, Rabbi, that this is a lesson in humility. It's telling us that we're always a beat late, and there was something here before us. The rabbi is one of my favorite people, and a guy who I'm convinced was placed on this earth to be a teacher. He was thrilled with this, and so was this priest. And so ended our conversation in the Sant'Apostoli in Venice. Pickle. If you don't stop and say hello, you don't get to have these extraordinary experiences with new people.